So, good morning. You are joining me on one of Ed Matthews' syndicate, Sutton. He's given me access to fish here until Thursday morning. Today is Tuesday. John is behind the camera. He's going to be following me around. Bit of banter here, there and everywhere. A lot more fishing involved. About the place is actually a mega place. I've never seen it before in my life. I actually buzz about this place. I don't know anything about this whatsoever. On the internet I've done my research. All I can find is big crucians, videos on big crucians. I'm not after the big crucians, I'm after the carp. I have asked the lads that are fishing here and there. They've said that there's some big carp in here as well. Hopefully we'll be able to get at them. So the point of the series is that John's going to be following me around. We're going to be going to different venues all over the place, show you different approaches. What else are we going to show? Baits, rigs. Things that you've never,
and it's places you've never been before.
Yeah, and obviously food. Love food, and as you can tell, John loves food.
Unnecessary.
So yeah, we're going to crack on now. We've just seen a few fish bosh out over by the tree over there. So I'm going to get my rods quickly set up, get the bait over there, and then we'll move forward. There's one, move. Just short that us. I'm not going to catch your thing, am I? Oh, I need to fucking crawl. That was only short. On its effing head. I've just saw... what am I doing here? I've just saw a fish jump. And just dropped a lead on its head. With a rig on, obviously. Got you then, didn't I? I reckon, right, I could probably put a bet on it that in, I'd say 20 minutes, I'll have one on here.
20 minutes?
Yeah, 20 minutes.
Time is?
Half one.
Right, I'll give you till 2.
They're about the same, aren't they? I still haven't even got any bait out. Well, that was 7 minutes and we just had a run, so. Now this ain't clipped up, now I've got to cast it back there. You ready for the failure again? Nothing's in my way, is it? You see that? What? Don't get me. You should have seen how close that was. That was the bollocks, that was. First time. So I've put the bait out, put about 20 large spawns of straight maize, straight out of the bag, on the spot. Yesterday I didn't find a spot, just because the fish was boshing here, there, everywhere, firing singles out, small little yellow hook baits, flicking out, see if I can nick a bite. But now I've probably spent a good half hour trying to find a spot. I haven't really let it about, just thought what was natural really. Put 20 spoms over it, just solid maize. I know Ed feeds this, well, I presume Ed feeds it with maize, like all his other waters, so I thought I'd just go straight for the maize option. The wind is hacking out there. I haven't really seen much showing. We're all just behind this tree here, up the lads swim up there. Well, so that's basically it at the minute. Things might change. I don't know what the wind's doing or the weather's doing. I'm not one for keeping an eye on the weather. You know, I've never been that type of person to go fishing when the pressure's low, or if it's raining or if it's sunny. You just go fishing, enjoy fishing. So what I'm going to do now, like I said, finish my spotting, finish my baiting up. Going to get the famous meatballs on the go, and hopefully we'll have something to show you after, a new fish or something. Right then, look at this little banger. Absolute lovely fish. Off my rod with, well, the two rods on the one spot. Filled it in with maize. I'm actually pretty buzzing with this fish. A little bit tired and I'm a little bit out of breath. Was not expecting that one bit. The fish were boshing miles away from my rod. I wasn't confident at all, but this fish is absolutely stunning. I am going to carry on spotting for about a few more spoms, I reckon. I'm going to get this one back because I want to go to sleep and I've got spomming to do. What a mega fish. So good morning, just a little recap. We've had breakfast, we've had a cup of tea. Last night, yeah, we did have a fish. We had around about £16, proper little stunner on the maize. What I'm about to do now is, one of the lads over here, he's left this morning, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to push my right hand rod out of my boundaries into where his water was. I've seen a few fish show in there yesterday. Obviously I couldn't get to him because it's his water. He's now gone, so I'm going to try and find a spot down there. I've been told that there's a gravel bar, so I'm going to go and try and find that and then put some bait in, and hopefully we'll be able to get some more fish. It does look good for a bite today. It looks mega conditions, and then we'll go through rigs and a bit more bait, I reckon. So we're going to talk a little bit about my rig options. I'm not going to ramble too much on because I'm not selling a rig. This is my opinion. I like this one. You use whatever you want that makes you happy and confident. My favourite rig is the German rig. A nice big strong hook, size 4, medium curve, and some fluorocarbon. Nice small little yellow wafter. I know that can be presented on any bottom on any lake, wherever I go. It's simple and easy to use. It's a big part of my fishing because, like I say, I'm only really doing overnighters. This one's a one-off, doing 2 days. Overnighters, I can tie these up, leave them there, and with the hook itself, I know that these are strong. Like for instance, I've just brought in a big log on one of them, and it's still sharp and strong. To be honest, I'll use this for the rest of my life. In any situation, wherever I go, I might change the hook to a bigger one, size 2, or I might even go smaller. I'll always trim down the baits. I like a small bait, especially over maize. Maize is a massive part of my fishing because I know most fisheries, they're feeding it. They're feeding it to their lakes. You know, it's cheap, it's nutritional, it's affordable for everyone and anyone. And you know, I have it to hand, and I can just hammer the bait in, put this over the top of it, and it'll be nice, presented beautifully, and I'll be very, very confident in the rig, to be honest. So my right hand spot, it's just off the gravel bar. I haven't put any bait out just yet because there's a few fish showing there. I want them to stay there. As soon as they stop showing, I'll give it 5-10 minutes, and then I'll put the bait out over them. So then when they come back, have a little mooch, have a bit of a feed, then I'm feeling pretty confident that my right hand rod is going to be the big fish hit. My middle rod, that was the same as yesterday. I've left that one on the spot where I had a fish last night. That's on the same rig. Well, all 3 of them are on the same rig, same length. That one might go again tonight. My left hand rod, there's a few fish boshing. I think they're a bit finicky right over there. I have put a lot more bait out there because I think there's some heavy crucians picking up the maize. And that should produce. Well, we've lost 2 off that one now, haven't we? One because of John, and one, well, we shook into nothing. So yeah, let's get the bait out and have a little play and see if we can get another fish for you. So yeah, we're going to talk about bait, and bait we have today here, and I have it every day, is maize. Feed the crucians. Maize is a big part of my fishing, regardless of monster. Before monster, I'd buy maize, I'd buy corn. Main reason is I like to fill it in massively. If I have the option to spod, catapult or throw in, it doesn't matter what type of lake it is, it's getting filled in. It's going to be a mountain. If there's no features, there is a feature of maize. Especially in the winter time, I like fishing maize in the winter time. There is no oils in there and whatnot. Like you see these people where they're using boilers with like high oils and different sort of ingredients in there that just stays in the fish. With maize, it doesn't. You know, you've got a big bed out there. Yeah, they're not moving as much, but the maize there craps it straight back out. 9 times out of 10, if you're there for like 3 or 4 days, the fish are going to come back in that same shoal. That's the main reason why I like it. It's very good winter bait as well as a summer bait. Fisheries, they're feeding it. Well, most places are feeding it now. It's cheap and it's a very good nutritional value for them. So yeah, with maize, which is amazing, I'll use it every time, anywhere. It's never banned anywhere, so I've always, well, to be honest, I have about 3 or 4 bags of this on my truck. I'll use it anywhere, everywhere, all the time, no matter what time of the year. It's a good all-rounder. Well, it's the best all-rounder, to be honest. And I match the hatch with the maize. Nice little yellow pop-up as you've seen with the rigs. Goes perfectly over that. Beautiful. So we've had liners all day. Me and John was just chilling for about half an hour after some big liners, and this one's just gone rattling off. And now we're snagged into something, but it's grating on something, so just keeping the pressure. Hopefully it'll come out. Ooh, that's a nice mirror, isn't it? That is a nice. Come on, baby. No. Come on, go on. That's a lump.
What are you seeing, son?
That looks like a lump. That's a nice one, isn't it? So there we have it, 32 and a half. I'm absolutely out of breath. That is a stunning fish. So what I've just done there, as you've just seen, put some more maize out. I'm going to move 2 rods now onto that spot, and hopefully we'll catch another chunk, eh? That is mega. So I've just put that 32 pounder back, absolute mega little fish. Well, it's not a little fish, it's a big fish. I've just put 2 rods on the spot out there. I'll put some more bait out there because I've had a few boshes. To be honest, I'm going to head to bed at the minute. I'm really tired and I am pretty confident in the night we'll have a fish. So next time you'll see me, it'll either be in the morning when I've had nothing, or we'll have a fish on, buzzing. So good morning. Yesterday, as you know, we had that 32 and a half absolute mega fish. At the moment now, we're packing down. We've got things to do. John's going to France later on this evening, the lucky sod. We've had a few fish boshing. I am going to give it an extra 10 minutes, have a slow pack down, get things sorted, clean up, bits and bobs. Big thanks to Ed for letting us come on here and film. It is an amazing place. Hopefully I'll be able to return. So now, like I said, pack down and hopefully be able to get another one. But if not, hope you enjoyed it. Cheers.